beautiful. Hey team, so yeah, come out for a little mooch today just to get me in a nice relaxed state of mind for Monday. And yeah, just gonna try a new setup. I bought a new, say new, it's not new, it's army surplus. So it's an old little air U-frame tent that's been cut in half. So I just want to see how it goes as a ground bivvy. Get it set up, have a bit of something to eat, and just relax before the week kicks off. Pretty much. So yeah, I'll get my stuff out of the bag, and I'll have a bit of a setup and bring you back. Cheers. Right, so this is the first time setting this little gizmo up. I'm just going to make a little, I guess, an A-frame tent, I guess, again, one out. Just going to carve a little notch, stick it to the eyelet, and we'll go from there. Probably an easier way of doing it, but it kind of seems like a nice way of doing it, really. So have a look again. He's getting. Right, so I've just kind of buggied up the setup. It's there. So as I was saying, it's like a ex-army A-frame. It's just been cut in half, stitched up for someone else's uses and purposes. I've just stuck my little Danish thermal mat underneath just so I can leg down there and probably listen to a book on Audible. But yeah, I'm just gonna cook up an old casserole that I had. Oh, little fantail. Sat in the it's cool. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I had an old casserole set up in my freezer, so I'm just gonna heat that up, have my lunch out in the bush, give this guy a little swim. Dog's down there somewhere. But here for now, just gonna go find a little bit of firewood, see what we can find. Come on, Mac, let's go have a look. Oh shit. Bugger. That's a pretty sure if it's hollow, yep. That's a Werraloa, which is a psilocybe active sort of native New Zealand mushroom. Keep an eye on that. Let's go have a look for some firewood. Hey, come on. So this is just a little bush run that I come frequent every now and again when I want to get away. It's actually been producing quite a few mushrooms. It's just been banging it down recent, so it's doing real well. So what I'm looking for is some dry tinder, really, which it'll be quite a hard thing to find on a day like today. I'm gonna cruise through bush. Might get the odd fronds. Ah, yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for. Hey, get away from them. So I've found a Rimu tree, Dacrydium cupressinum. So I'm just going to pull a few of the old dry fronds off that. Usually gets fire going pretty fucking quick. But yeah, just taking a look at this. Looks like there's a big old mushrooms just popped up down here. It's a little bit waterlogged. Shot, bro. Yeah, he's big fatty. Definitely piss wet. Don't think I'll be able to identify that now that it's sufficiently waterlogged and just all brown. Where was I? Let's go and have a look. Let's go get the Rimu. There he is again. P Waka Waka. New Zealand fantail. A few native stories about them. Quite cool. Alright, so camp's pretty much set up. Just gonna get a fire going and heat my dinner up so I can have something to eat. So what I've got is, it should be silver birch obviously, but there's not that many around, and the ones that are around are too furrowed at the bottom to get any. So this is river birch, pretty much the same properties, just a different species. And a bit of Amadou that I've got saved. Came from England. Don't know, that came in through biosecurity. Sometimes though, someone did it. I'm just gonna rough this up. Little bundle. I've also got some cowrie gum, so I'll jam that in there, and that kind of helps it just be a bit more like a petrol lighter. Gets it going pretty good, so we'll see how that goes. Let's give it a whirl. Giving all the shots out here. Stick that in the bundle centre. Bit of my army do. Like I say, hopefully it sets, because it's been fucking lashing it down the last few days. But yeah, nice to get out. It's been 3 days sat in the house, 2 of which was organising a kid's birthday party. So yeah, my little daughter's one now. That's nuts. It's come around way too quick. Come here then, have a look at you. You think, Mac? You enjoying yourself? So I was just gonna basically talk to you guys through what I've got in terms of, well, pretty much what I've got is like a little last minute survival tin. Needs topping up from the look of it. So I've had to use a bit of river birch, but what I've got in here is, and I kind of think everyone should probably have it, is a nice bit of wire, because that always comes in handy. Some lightweight cordage, which, fuck, if you break a shoelace or you want to lash something together or you want to make a splint and tie something up tight, always comes in handy. Like I said from before, river birch. A big lump of cowrie gum, which is like a petrol lighter pretty much in the bush. Fishing bits, miscellaneous bits of fishing stuff. So there's a few swivels, weights, all that sort of jazz, anything to catch a big dirty eel, pretty much. That'll keep you fed for a few nights. Tammies for when I'm menstruating. I mean, well, for anything really. Made of cotton, obviously, aren't they? So you can make char cloth out of them. You got a really bad nosebleed, tammy, as it is. I'm obviously not a woman. Bullet hole. Hopefully, don't need that ever. What else have we got in here? A bit of flint. Emergency flint. Always comes in handy. I've generally got a bit of soft steel with me a lot of the time. Something that's not been heat treated and tempered, so I can actually get a spark off it. I have used this quite a lot, to be honest, and that is generally my preferred-ish method with my Amadou. I'll use my spark it, which reminds me, I lost my little leather purse with all my other gear in that I normally take out, so my survival tin is now my regular tin, which is a bit of a pain because the other one was quite nice. I had all my other decent bits in there, let's say. This was literally just my last minute get yourself out of the shit can. But oh well. I got plenty of stuff for it, it's fine. I got some char cloth that actually needs a little bit longer. That's a good point. I've got the fire. Yeah. What else have we got in here? I've not brought everything. Got spare batteries, a little torch, a marker pen, an IR sort of infrared snappy stick, because I'm out hunting usually. If you get in a shit spot, it does tend to help. Fire's hot, remember. With the helicopters locating you, you can bang a bit of string on it, start giving it the whirly bird, I'm over here sort of thing. Helps them pick you up a bit quicker instead of just being in your camo gear struggling to be seen. Let's try and get this fire popped up and then we'll get some dinner on. But yeah, this is my little roll that I'll just carry. Goes in the side of my bag. Spare cordage, spare batteries, tiny tiny little honing block, which is wicked, and it saves me from sharpening my fucking knife too much when I've been cutting through heaps of wood. I've also got some disinfectant tablets, which make your water taste like bleach, but it's better at tasting that than shit. It'll stop you getting jardy and other such horribleness. So yeah, it's a little brief introduction to just basic kit I've got. And then other than that, I've just got everything to be really comfy in the bush. To be fair, you've seen me knife. Everyone's got one of these. Need one, comes in wicked handy. I'm an old arborist, so I've got a mass of silkies everywhere. So that's my bush one, not the big sugoi, which means incredible in Japanese. It's incredible how it can fucking sky, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, today's plan, nice bit of lunch with the dog, go for a walk, identify some mushrooms, because I'm trying to learn a bit of entomology and mycology at the same time, so getting there. But obviously the one that I've just found before, the Weraroa, is, I think it's a psilocybe sort of active toxin in it, so it could be quite fun for some. But yeah, there's not too many knocking around, so I just found that randomly, just set up next to it. I'm surprised I didn't crush it, but I'll make sure I identify that before I dispose of it. I'm not going to eat it, don't worry.